You know, living in Florida, we tend to be spoiled when it comes to all of the waterways. So many people enjoy being out on the water in their boat this time of the year, but making sure you are safe and protected is also important. To shed a light on this even more, Shire Patel and Jovanni Fiallo from Anidjar and Levine accident attorneys. Guys, how are you?
Good to see you.
Wow.
So summertime, I mean, it's just filled with boating, and we always just want to think about the fun, but we also need to be prepared too for sometimes when the negative happens.
Absolutely. Well, one of the beauties of living in Florida is we do get to enjoy the boats in the season. So, but unfortunately, it comes with it are boating accidents. So, first and foremost, just be prepared in terms of safety. You know, with a boat, know your vessel. You know, life vest, flares. Just be aware to make sure that, you know, if you're traveling at night, you know, that your captain knows what he's doing, you know where you're going, you know, if you need the lights and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and you know, in cases of an accident, it's just like an auto accident. You know, you want to document, you want to call emergency services if anybody's injured. You want to make sure, check on everybody. Make sure that you get the vessel identification number of the boat that you're involved in the accident with. Get the name of all the passengers and everything. And then obviously you want to report it to the authorities. In this case, most times it's either the sheriff who's out patrolling or it's going to be Fish and Wildlife Services.
And I'm curious, we've talked about this in the past with 18-wheelers, and I was able to learn a lot that there are so many people behind an 18-wheeler, perhaps if you're involved in an accident. What about a boating company? There are charters out there. There are boats that may have several friends, several different families on board if you're involved in an accident. What are the responsibilities that we need to know that may differ from an automobile accident that perhaps we're used to when it's just two, you know, consumers, if you will?
Right. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, oftentimes, you know, the boat owner, the vessel owner isn't the person that's causing the accident or the negligent party, right? It could be they rented the boat.
Yeah.
And especially living in here in Florida, oftentimes there's boat rentals everywhere. So getting the names of those parties of, you know, who you chartered from, who the operator of the boat is, getting as much information as you can, like we've talked about 18-wheelers in the past, is only going to help us truly identify who's responsible. Don't forget to seek medical treatment if you are in that position. Okay, first and foremost, get better, get healthy. We'll take over the legal headache. So.
Yeah, no, that's, you know, everything is exactly what you want to do. It's very important, again, document everything, you know, with all the moving parts, whether it's a boat company or a hired driver or whatever, again, gets muddled, right? So you want to make sure documentation is the most important thing.
What about the responsibilities of a boat owner if you have friends out on the boat with you? Because let's be honest, that's what happens more often than not.
No, absolutely. I mean, still have a good time, right? But make sure you have all the right safety equipment, okay? I mean, obviously, kind of, you know, even if you're on an airplane, we see those safety cards. I mean, same for boats, they're there. Life vests are important. I know we've talked about flares, fire extinguishers, people forget about that, right? You know, it's obviously, we're dealing with motors here. So and it's okay to ask your captain, hey, where's this, where's that, and make sure they're good. People like to have fun on boats. If there's alcohol involved, obviously be responsible with that, so.
Yeah, no, definitely. And if you're the boat owner, make sure your boat's registered. Obviously, make sure you have boater's insurance. Those are two important things that sometimes people forget about.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that you want to make sure you do.
Well, that's what I think I enjoy about our conversations with you guys. You know, you kind of give us those checklists, those different scenarios that we need to know, be prepared, be more educated, of course. But if you do find yourself in the need of an attorney, the law offices of Anidjar and Levine accident attorneys, there is the phone number and website. Again, gentlemen, we're always so appreciative of your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.